Hi, welcome to another weekly vlog. Happy to have you here. It is Wednesday, which means I'm starting this a day or two late, but it's fine. Yesterday I had a doctor's appointment and I don't like the doctor, so after that doctor's appointment, I did nothing. So yeah, we're starting the vlog today. Today, I don't really have anything that I have to do, but some things that I would like to do include going to the gym. So I'm probably going to do that after I finish my little smoothie thing. This is one of those like pre-made smoothie things from House Farms. It's like a, I think that is what that's called. It's like a mango-y smoothie, but it has like a lot of your daily serving of fruit, which I struggle with. We just don't keep fruit around the house because it goes bad, because I'm pretty much the only person that would eat it. So we have like frozen fruit that I use to make smoothies sometimes, but this is a lot easier for me. So I've been buying these. It's like $5 for a pretty big container of it. So I get like a good at least 5 smoothies out of that big container that's only $5. So $1 per thing ain't that bad. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish this, and then I think I'm going to run to the gym. It's just an arm workout day, so that shouldn't take too long, especially because it's like the last one of the week. So the plan that I follow like the Strength by Mari program. I actually followed her guides when I was in undergrad. I'll show you what her stuff looks like, just so if you're interested, you can follow her, anyway. Yeah, so she had like paper guides that you could like print off or download. And I followed those during my undergrad, and during my undergrad, I was ripped, guys. It was, I loved the gym. I loved the nutrition aspect of it. It was a good time. But then after moving here, it's been 5 years and I feel like a beginner again. But now she has an app instead of paper guides. So I've been following those, her program through that app. And it's nice. It does like 4-day-a-week plans, but my goal is to go 3 times. So although I'm still technically on the first week, this is my 4th time going, and it's already been a week since I started. So we're not going to do cram 4 into 1 week just to follow that guide. I don't really care. I'll follow the workouts, but I'm not going to, like, the timing doesn't really matter to me, because I usually have like a pretty active rest day. Usually my boyfriend and I on Mondays go and do some sort of activity together outside, like playing disc golf or going on a hike or something like that. So I get my exercise in. I'm not too worried about it, as long as I can keep going to the gym like I have been. I've been liking it, so fingers crossed that we keep it up. Yell at me if I stop going. Okay? Thank you. Okay, anyway, so gonna do that, and then I have to go to the store and return something, and then pick up a couple other little things for just like the house. And then I need to work. Boo. So I don't know where I want to work. Might go work somewhere else or just come back home and work. Honestly, I feel like working at home sounds kind of nice because I could do some laundry or something like that while I do it, which seems like a good idea. So I'll probably do that. What I would like to do today instead of work is finish my book. I am almost finished with The Lamb now. I've got like 100-ish pages left. And this book is wild, guys. I can't say that I recommend it to everyone. And I don't even think I would recommend it to myself in my current mental state. It's always weird to say that you're enjoying a book that has such dark themes, but I am finding a lot of like moments in this book where I catch myself thinking about, well, okay, so this is told from the perspective of a child, and this child doesn't really know any better, but yeah, it's a thinker for sure. It's getting my brain like going and thinking about just the judgments that I make about these characters off the cuff, and sort of like questioning my own judgment on that, because what, like, should the narrator of this really know any better? It's hard. So yeah, I am hoping that I can finish this today, because I have, let me check. There's like 330 pages and I'm on 235. So yeah, I have like 100-ish pages. So I should be able to finish this pretty quick. I read like 70 pages last night before I went to bed. So finally cooking in this. I'm also listening to a book right now. So I'm listening to I Was a Teenage Slasher by Stephen Graham Jones, and I am liking it so far. I'm like 30-ish% of the way through, and I am enjoying it. I mostly wanted to listen to this because I do really want to read The Buffalo Hunter by this author. However, I've heard that is very, not like dense, but it's like you have to sit down and like actually focus on that book and read it in chunks that you can like digest what's going on. It's not one that you can just pick up, read a few pages, put down. So I've heard that from a few people now. And I just wanted to get like a taste of his writing and stuff first before diving into that, because I think that typically helps me if I'm like concerned about an author, to pick up something that is not like the book that's so intimidating to me, but one that seems a bit more manageable. And so I am enjoying his writing style and how this story is told. Also, the narrator for the audiobook, like the voice is astounding. Like he is so good. So it sounds weird, but I kind of want to like look up more audiobooks that like voice narrator, whatever, what do you call that person? I don't know. I want to listen to more books that are read by this guy. So going to have to look into that. So yeah, that is both my sort of book updates. I don't really know what I want to read next, but it needs to not be so dark, depressing. I don't really know what I am going to read that fits under that category. Part of me, so I've been buying a lot of horror books recently. That doesn't seem like the vibe that I need next, honestly. After this bad boy, I'm gonna need a little mental break from things that are so dark and depressing. So I'm not sure what that means for me. However, we've got a lot of options. So I'm not sure, but in this vlog, you'll find out what my next read will be, because this won't take me long to finish. So we'll find out together. So I am going to go get started with my day, and I will check back in with you later today. Hello, good afternoon, evening. I don't know. It's like 4 p.m. It is Thursday. I just got done teaching, and then I smashed a Chipotle burrito, and here we are. I'm home for the weekend. I have no weekend plans. It's actually astounding. I think that I'm going to switch out my Halloween and Christmas stuff, or at least start, because I still have all my fall Halloween decorations up and they gotta go, because I am fully in the Christmas spirit. It is 70 degrees out and I have on a cute little sweater. I'm over it. I'm ready for the Christmas spirit in this household. It needs it. I could use some artificial joy to hopefully increase my real life joy. So that's what we're going to go for. I do have an update for you. Last night, I finished a book. I finally finished The Lamb. This book took me a tad longer to read than I thought it would because holy crap, it's dark. Like, so disturbing. However, 5 stars. Like, easy 5 stars. Didn't need to sit and think about it. Immediate Goodreads 5 stars. I haven't read a horror book like this. Honestly, I haven't read a lot of horror because my mental health. But the ones that I've read, I've liked. And I think that I just have a very, like, specific sort of taste with my horror books. So it takes me a minute to, like, hear about one that sounds good to me. And this immediately sounded intriguing because the, like, idea around it. It's like a folk tale kind of horror, but it's also, like, surrounding cannibalism as a theme, which is very heavy. But I think what makes this book so unique and, like, heartbreaking, I guess that's, like, the best word I can come up with right now to read, is the fact that it's told from a child's perspective. So her and her mom are cannibals. They take in these strays, that's what they call them, and they eat them. And so you hear all of this from this children voice. And it's just heartbreaking because she just wants her mom to love her and to care about her. But her mom's sole focus is these strays. And the dynamics get twisted as the book goes on, and the child starts, like, questioning things that they're doing. And I just found the whole book, like, completely mesmerizing and honestly, like, beautiful in part because it's, like, it's horror. Like, it is gruesome. Please read the trigger warnings if you're considering reading it. It is, actually disgusting to read. Like, probably about a third of the sentences in the book. But it is at the same time, like, a beautiful, sort of empowering and beautifully written book. I just have I'm going to be thinking about this book for a very long time. And I think it's one of those books where, like, on a reread, it would break my heart more knowing what happens and the journey that these characters will go on. It's just, I love this book, and I am really happy that I got through it. It did not give me the sort of, so I, like, saved this book to read around Halloween time because going to be honest, did not, like, fully understand that it was supposed to be, like, this sort of folk tale, like, more profound horror book. But I'm really glad I read it. And I have a goal to read more horror because I think as a genre, I'll like it. I just have to be careful with trigger warnings and things like that, because I just want to protect my mental sanity as long as humanly possible. Yeah, so finished that book last night, and now I think I'm going to read Lucky Day by Chuck Tingle. Have not read a Chuck Tingle book previously, but I did just get this in my aardvark box that I unboxed in the last vlog. I wanted to read The Hounding, which was supposed to come in that box, but did not, because the box was completely wrecked. So I don't know if the book fell out or if they just didn't put it in the book, like the box. I don't know what happened there, but I didn't get it. So I am still waiting for that box to come. They are reshipping my order, so that I get all of the things in the box that I was supposed to get. But because The Hounding did not come to me, I think that I'm going to read this one next. It's like a bite-sized book. This thing's only like 200 pages. So I'm curious to read Chuck Tingle. I am not sure how I'm going to like him as an author. I hope I like him because there are a couple other books by him that sound interesting. Like, what's the, like, Bury Your Gaze. There's another one that I can't think of the title of. But yeah, some of his books sound really intriguing. And so I think that being able to get exposed to his writing and stuff through a book box is such a good opportunity. I think that's what book boxes are for. And so I'm excited to get into this. And every time I say a book shouldn't take me that long to read, it's like a month-long ordeal. So I'm just going to shut up and read the book and let you know what I think about it when I'm done. How's that sound? I need to stop promising myself that I'll do things, because then I get disappointed when I don't do those things. Yeah, hopefully by the time I'm done reading this book, I have received my replacement aardvark box and can read The Hounding, because that sounds really, I don't know why that sounds like a nice little November book, but it does in my brain. Other books on the docket include Cackle by Rachel Harrison. I really just want to read this before all the spooky season vibes and fall vibes are like gone, because if I don't read it, then I'm going to push it off for a year. It will wait until next October. So we're going to try to read that while I'm still in this like fall-ish kind of reading mood. But beyond that, I'm not sure where I want to go with my TBR. So stay tuned. I'll update you about what my plans are. And I'm considering making like sort of monthly TBR videos too. I just think that that might be nice. I did like a seasonal one. That was actually like my first video on this channel, was a fall reading vlog. However, that's far too much time for me to have to plan for. And so it's, we've derailed. I got a book box subscription between then and now. I bought a few books. We're not following the plan. So I think that I need to break that into smaller time frames. And I think that I could manage a month decently well. We might be doing that in the future. I'll think about that for December for sure. December is like my favorite reading month out of the entire year. It's just exciting to me. Every December I reread one of the Harry Potter books, and I also just feel like, I don't know, every December it just feels like reading season. I love curling up with a blanket or 5 and a book. It's just perfect. There's really nothing that beats it. So, and during like traveling to visit my family during the holidays, I get audiobook time. And also over the holidays with my family, we really just chill. It's perfect. So I get a lot of like physical book time with like that travel as well, because I don't force myself to actually like do a bunch of work during that period. So I have more time to read. So yeah, things to look forward to. But I just wanted to give you that update that I finished that book and that I am reading this bad boy next. And I hope that I will be able to catch up with you again soon. Good morning. Today's the day. We're putting away Halloween. I am fully in the Christmas spirit. It's like we're right at mid-November and it's time. I keep getting like at this date 1 year ago and my house is already decorated in Christmas stuff. So yeah, we are past due. So today we're taking down all Halloween. If I feel motivated, I will do the rearranging afterwards that I need to be able to make room for my Christmas tree and stuff like that, because my Christmas tree actually goes where my recliner is right now, and then my recliner goes where my gecko is back there, and then the gecko goes somewhere else. So I might do all of that rearranging too, but we'll see what we get to. For now, I'm just going to fill up all of my Halloween bins with all of the stuff and see how long that takes me and what else we have time for today. We're starting outside. Alright, so got this bin full of all of my like main decorations. Since I bought this is an inflatable pumpkin. Since I bought this season, it does not fit in this bin, but that's okay because I have a lot of just like random boxes of Halloween stuff for all of the village pieces, so this can just get organized with all of those. I'll probably just tape this up and put it with all of those boxes. The only other thing that doesn't really fit in this bin is like my Halloween and fall pillows and like blankets and stuff. But that's fine. I can just find somewhere to shove those too in the in like our holiday closet, because one of the very limited closet spaces we have in this house is solely full of holiday decor. Yeah, it's kind of insane. I have one Halloween bin and then I have like 3 or 4 Christmas bins. It's excessive, but it's exciting. And that does not include my 2 Christmas trees. Maybe I have a problem. But my Christmas village is in a bin, where my Halloween village is not in a bin. I would like my Halloween village to be in a bin, so maybe I need to see if they have another one of these bins at Target. I got them last year, so I don't know. But yeah, so Halloween stuff for the most part is gone. Of course, I will accidentally leave stuff out. I do every single year, like switching holiday things. I'll have most of my Christmas stuff put up and then I'll be like, wait, you shouldn't be there, finding like a random pumpkin in some spot. Literally, while we were thinking about that, I remembered this pumpkin down there. Oh no. And I know I have a table runner too. So I'm not done yet, but I'm almost done. And then I'm going to make a pile of the Halloween stuff. I'm going to
probably put that pile just like on a different side of this room, out of the way. And then I'm going to make a pile of the Christmas stuff. So I'm going to pull all the Christmas stuff out of that closet and put Halloween on the bottom, since it's going, honestly, I'm not, oh, this is sad. I'm just realizing this is probably my last time decorating this house. I don't want to cry. No, please stop. Okay. Yeah. So I'm, gonna put all of the Halloween stuff on the bottom because I'm not going to need it here. Sad, but also just exciting. Sweet. I just saw another Halloween thing that I have out. I'm going to do another lap around the house and get more Halloween fall decorations and make sure that I have everything put away. And then, I'll catch you back up when, probably when I'm putting all of these village pieces away. Because that'll be a chore. All right. Hello and happy Saturday. We are taking advantage of another 70-degree day in November by walking. Well, I'm walking and my boyfriend's playing a disc golf course that's like 45-ish minutes away from home. And just look at these fall colors. We'll do a full circle with the lake back there. It's just stunning. We're having a great time, and it's just been a really nice morning to go and do this. We just randomly decided to, so hope you enjoy the pretty sights.
Hello, it is Sunday now, and it is football and Christmas Day, so I thought I'd take you with as I sort of start setting up my Christmas tree, just on and off throughout the process. The first thing that I have to do is get rid of this light up here because it won't get used during Christmas because this is lit and the Christmas tree literally goes as far up to the ceiling as it possibly can. So that is what we've got going on right now, and I hope to show you some progress throughout the day. I just smacked some of that. Oh, it's fine. Okay, so it's time for lights now. So I have lights, and then I have like a gold garland both go on there. I usually put lights in there and then the garland, but I decided this year to switch it up a tiny bit. So I bought these lights that are bigger, and then the normal ones that go on my tree are these skinny guys. Yeah, I'm going to shove these lights in further and then have the smaller ones out further so that hopefully the tree looks like crazy lit up. That's the goal. We'll see how it works, but I couldn't pass these up. They were on sale at Target when I went, so I don't make the rules. I had to buy them. You're not ready to see how pretty this is. Oh my gosh, just look at it. It is so twinkly. I'm so excited. It turned out perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go put garland on it now, and then it will be ready to be like shoved back in that corner further, and then I can put some ornaments on it, and then we are good on the tree. I do have to put the star up too. Almost forgot. But yeah, we're getting there. Hello, it's Monday, and I just got the notification that my replacement aardvark box for November arrived, so I decided that we could just unbox that again together. We did it last week, but we're gonna do it again this week. Oh, whatever. So I just got it from outside, and I was obviously, for good reason, worried that it was going to be beat up, because that was what the issue was last week, and it's got a bit of damage again, but I feel like it's a bit more structurally sound than the last one, so fingers crossed that everything inside is fine and present and can be accounted for, because I don't want to deal with this a third time. Honestly, I'd probably just cancel if I had to redo this a third time. So yeah, let's break into this bad boy. Yay. Well, the main issue that I had last week is that one of my books that I ordered was just not in the box. Don't know if it fell out, because that's how beat up that box was. It was very literally falling apart. So I don't know if it fell out or if they just never put it in the box to begin with, but I was missing the hounding, and we've got it. I can't wait to read this book. I'm so excited. So yeah, my issues are resolved. I just want to read this book. So now I can. It's just a shorty little 220-ish page book, and yeah, I can't wait to read this. This is honestly just leaping to the top of my TBR. I need to read Cackle before it's like Christmas, and I don't want to touch that book after a certain period, and then I'm not going to want to read it until fall next year. So I need to read Cackle, and then I'll read this. Or I'm going to tell myself that. Wish me luck. Okay, and then I wasn't sure what they were going to do, if they were going to send, because I told them that the other books that they sent were fine. I don't know how they were fine. It's actually a miracle that they were fine. There is, like, they should have been destroyed in that box, either because of weather or just because you could literally see the books through the side of the box. So I don't know how they weren't just like ripped or torn or beat up or whatever. But I told them that those books were fine and that I didn't need them replaced, but they replaced all of them. So I have Christmas presents for people. Does that make me an asshole? I don't think I care. Yeah, I know so many people that are going to absolutely love these books, so I'm for sure going to give these away. I don't need 2 copies on my bookshelf of either of these books, regardless of how beautiful they are. Having 2 of them on my shelf seems excessive. So yeah, I'm going to give these away as gifts for Christmas, likely, which is actually pretty nice because, yeah, Christmas season is a struggle this year. We've just spent a lot of money this year on medical bills and trying to just keep up, because my boyfriend did have cancer earlier this year, and we got through it. And yeah, and I didn't get paid over the summer because of grad school, and I switched how I was getting paid at the university, and so yeah, didn't get paid over the summer, and so we've just been struggling a bit financially here, which you don't need to care about. But yeah, having some books that I can put in a Christmas gift to someone is actually kind of nice. So thank you to Aardvark, because they really did not have to send these. And I explicitly told them that those books were fine, so whatever. I am really excited also because I didn't get any bookmarks or anything in my last box because I'm sure they fell out. So I finally got bookmarks, and they are so cute. They're a little beat up, but not too bad. I can salvage one or two of them, but they're really cute, little colorful guys. And on the back it says, to dust jacket or not to dust jacket. That is the question. The answer is to not. We don't, while we read it, no dust jacket, because it's gonna get ripped in my purse. And then the second you're done with it, you put that dust jacket back on and you put it on your shelf. That's the rules. And then I also got like the little card they put in there with the November picks, and they're doing like a little logo challenge thing. So I might have some fun and try to design a little logo, because that's kind of fun. But yeah, I'm glad I got this box and that it's not as demolished as the last one was. Sweet. With that done, I think this is where I'm going to leave this vlog off. I had a really fun time getting to set up Christmas decorations, and I have more of that coming in the next week, I'm sure, but it is Monday, so a new week is upon us, so I gotta end this somehow. So here we are. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Stay cozy.